A little bit about myself. Make sure y'all like, sharing, and subscribing. And why I created the Pretty Militia is I am a U.S. Army veteran. And after my life, after the military, I actually gained a lot of weight. I went all the way up to 245 pounds. After going up to 245 pounds, I was able to lose over 70 pounds and get myself down to 173, I think was my lowest. Um, I've experienced it all in that process, from friends that didn't want me to lose weight, people who to plateaus, to from friends that didn't want me to lose weight, plateaus in my weight loss, and even my own self-doubt of not thinking that I could ever do it. And what I plan to do here is to help others not have to go through the same hurdles I've went through. I've used different tips, tricks, and flips, and I've planned to share them all with you on this channel. And today is my introduction video. Yes, my channel has been going. Make sure you guys subscribe for a few months, but now I have an organized plan to help you all in your journey. Why I'm doing this is because I really wish that I had someone that was telling me from a standpoint of being overweight to losing weight. A lot of times we end up running into people who were thin, who wanted to gain weight, and we're trying to learn tips and tricks from them when they're not cutting, they're bulking. So if I'm here for the girlies that are overweight, who were overweight, and I mean, if you go back and look at some of how did it start and where I am now, you'll see how large I was, to the point where it didn't even look like my face. And to the point where now I'm actually on another fitness journey, and I'm actually making sure that I stick to it to change my whole lifestyle now. You can call me Captain Pretty. As I said before, I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and yeah, it was a crazy experience or whatever of me trying to lose weight in different ways, and I really wanted to help you guys with different ways of how you can all lose weight as well. So the first thing I plan on talking about is fitness education. So I plan on giving short tips like protein goals and cardio myths and beginner mistakes that I've made along the way, and how to stay consistent. Hey, how are y'all doing? I plan on giving these reasons because, oh, I'm super sorry, ladies. Um, I plan on giving these reasons because I had made so many mistakes in my weight loss and fitness journey that I plan on helping others to not make the same mistakes. As a girl who went from 245 pounds and went all the way down to 180, I feel like it's best that I share with people how to cut weight. A lot of times, like I said, we learn from people who were actually gaining weight. And I feel like that's the things that we never get a chance to talk about. I like to talk about the reasons, like you're hungry all day or whatever. Maybe possibly you're not getting enough protein. Or how a lot of us don't know that drinking half our body weight in water will actually increase our metabolism and help fit our fitness goals. It's super sad that I feel like a lot of people, when I was losing a lot of weight, a lot of times I had ran into people who weren't happy, because sometimes you were actually the chubby friend and they wanted you to remain the chubby friend, and now you are actually becoming the more fit friend. And I've been through all of those experiences. So with this journey, I plan on talking about my transformation. I'll be doing weekly weigh-ins, which will be on Sunday, and my before and after pictures. Every Sunday, I will be live here about 2:45 p.m. Eastern time, like I'm here right now. And I'll be here to answer any questions you have on your weight loss journey, and just support you guys on your needs to go ahead and move forward. So please make sure y'all subscribing. And I'll be here to talk about on my day to days, Monday through Friday. I'll be posting the things I eat, um, just my fitness journey, some of my cardio tips. I'll be showing you guys just a whole walk through my week of how I've been staying fit and helping myself in my own weight loss journey. Um, Also, I'll be talking about how I'm 90 days smoke free, and I'll also be going into losing how I lost 75 pounds. Um, I plan on keeping my content from gym workouts, walking routines, my meal preps, home workouts, my favorite eat out spots. and how I quit fast food, which is like one of the hardest things, which I actually started by just like smaller and making my portion sizes smaller. So if y'all are here and y'all game to learn, I'm in the US. I'm a US Army veteran. So you're definitely getting information on your fitness from an actual US Army veteran. And I'm actually in Florida, but I'm originally from Philadelphia myself. And I plan on just helping everybody in their fitness journey. And that's what's up. And I just really want to help other women in their fitness journey or people in general. So that way they can get to the level of fitness they need. Because I feel like a lot of times we're not supported enough when we've lost a lot of weight. And when I say I lost a lot of weight, you guys, I've lost 75 pounds. So I'm telling you, like, I literally went from being a whole nother person. I didn't even know I had this face. Like, I didn't know I had this face. Like, that's how much weight I had gained when I got off the military. And it was like, it wasn't sad or anything because I actually was very happy in my chubby life, but I realized I wasn't being treated as well as I could be. So it helped me focus on like losing my weight and like just really getting more healthy for myself. And I found that once I started losing weight, it like motivated me. It was like a total glow up. I'm not even gonna front. Losing weight was like a total glow up. First, I lost weight, my lifestyle changed. I started dressing up more. And not saying that I didn't dress up before, but now I can wear different things that I could never wear. Thank you. I appreciate you. And it just changed my whole life, my dating standards, my everything. It just changed things about me that I never thought that I would have been able to change. And I really appreciate it. And I promise that I will be giving you guys all the tea on me. So make sure y'all subscribing. Like I said, I'll be posting 2 shorts a day, Monday through Friday. On Saturday, I'll post a long form video and talk about the tip of the week, like some of the tips of the week. And on Sunday, I'll be here at 2:45 every Sunday to have a live Q&A. Today is my first one, which is the introduction. So I'm going to kind of keep it short. But if you guys even want to ask me any tips on your weight loss goals or whatever, please do whatever. Like I'll give you this straight up tip for like the first 30 days right now. The first 30 days, if you're just now getting into fitness, I would tell you don't go hard because when you don't go hard, you actually trick the body into losing more weight than you would. So the first week, this is what I would do. On my first week, I would just only walk every day for 30 minutes. 30 minutes every other day. Just give me a nice walk in. On the second week, I would add half my body weight in water. So now you add in half of your body weight in water. What you're doing is tricking your mind into thinking you're doing more. If you go hard on the first week of starting to lose weight, you'll have to maintain that and you'll have to eventually upgrade that. And you don't want to have to like just you don't want to bust out into a sprint. You want to bust out into a little fast walk and then into a sprint eventually. So the second week I would weigh myself and I would drink half my body weight in water. So the first week, like I said, you just take a 30-minute walk every single day. The second week, you drink half your body weight in ounces of water. If you got like a Stanley cup or one of these type of cups or whatever, you figure out how many ounces is in there and then you just drink. So like my Stanley cup is 30 ounces. Say you weigh 180, you literally drink 3 of those every week. I mean, 3 of those a day, excuse me. Then on the third week, now I would add, after my 30-minute walk every other day, I would add one upper, one lower, and one abdominal exercise. Meaning you could do overhand claps, you could do some raise the roofs, you could do push-ups, you could do squats, you could do lunges, you could do step ups, anything like that. But you definitely, what I would tell you not to do when it comes to your abdominal exercises, don't do sit ups. Do not do a typical sit up because a typical sit up will make you wider. And you don't want to get wider unless you're a man. So you want to do something like dead bugs. Look them up. It's DEAD, dead bugs, unalive bugs. And that's the exercise that you would want to do or whatever. It helps slim down your waist. And then I would do that every day right after my workout. And why I tell you to do it after your workout is because if you do it after your workout or whatever, your body's already at its hottest capacity. So if you're at your hottest capacity, now you're in a fat burning state. And you need 20 minutes. The reason I say 30 minutes of a walk, because you need 20 minutes to even warm your body up to actually start burning fat. When you see on the fourth week, you'll start noticing that you actually probably lost like maybe 10 to 15 pounds. Usually when I've done this workout, I've actually, no. Sorry, I don't know what I just did. But when I've done this typical, thank you. When I've done this typical weight workout or whatever, I've actually lost. One time I lost, the most was 30 pounds in that first month. The second time I've lost 20 pounds in that second month or whatever, well, 25. But why I say start slow is because now you want to, when you're done your first 4 weeks of your workout, you want to upgrade yourself into more of a something you can maintain in the long run. And for me, in the long run, I actually do 10K steps a day. I do 100 upper body exercises, 100 lower body exercises, and 100 abdominal exercises on the daily. But that's for me now. I wouldn't tell you to do that in the beginning. I would only tell you to do that after you're past the 30 days. Hey, how are you? Thanks for following in and stopping in. So what I'm giving out is the first 30 days of your fitness ideas. I think that, well, I don't think, I know, because this worked for me. I'm telling you, I lost 20 to 30 pounds in the first month just doing 30 minutes every other day cardio for the first week. The second week, I drink half my body weight in water. Weigh yourself, figure out what your body weight is in ounces, and drink it. Get you a Stanley cup and just get it in. Thank you. I appreciate you. On the third week, after you're done your 30-minute walk every other day, you start adding in 50 exercises. Not 50 exercises, 50, like 10, 5 sets of 10 upper, 5 sets of 10 lower, and 5 sets of 10 abdominal. Always do your abdominal area and don't do sit-ups, because sit-ups make your waist wider. You don't want to be wider, especially if you're a thick girl and you're trying to slim out. You want to do something like dead bugs. You want to do something like crunches, but not sit-ups. Or you want to do something like maybe the ab ball or whatever, something like that. And on the fourth week or whatever, you just want to make sure that you start taking your meals to the proper portion sizes, because a lot of times we don't eat our proper portion sizes. So that to me is the first 4 weeks of how to lose like 20 to 30 pounds or whatever. It'll be mainly water weight. And after that, you're going to have to come up with a real good plan. But I promise that next month when I get on, not July, but the end of July, I'll be giving out the better upgraded version of how I would change my trajectory from there. And that would go into, maybe you're already working out, maybe you're doing your 10K steps a day and everything like that. But right now, I just want you to start out. And when you start out, don't go hard. Don't jump into 10K steps, because now you're going to have to do 20K steps or something like that. You want to just do something simple like 30-minute walk, because you're going from sedentary to active. And that's the only goal that we have here, is to build you into an active lifestyle. And the one thing I want you to remember is it's not about just losing weight right now. It's about a lifestyle change and a glow up. So a glow up to me is more like being a person that actually does work out for your lifestyle, not somebody who just wants to lose weight. Because sometimes when you just want to lose weight, 9 out of 10 chances is you're going to grow it all back. And that's not what we want. We don't want to grow any of that weight back. We want to change our lifestyle. And also, I'll remind you that sometimes when you only lose water weight, make sure y'all subscribing. When you only lose water weight, you guys, you might gain 5 of the pounds back, especially if you go back to more of a sedentary lifestyle as opposed to an active lifestyle. So those are my tips for today of how to like really get your first 30 days in. Make sure y'all guys are subscribing. Like I said, Monday through Friday, I'll be posting 2 videos today, 2 short form videos. On Saturday, I'll post 1 long form video. And on Sunday at 2:45, 14:45 for my vets, I'll be here to give you guys a live Q&A, and we can get our conversation on and talk about how your goals are and stuff like that. If you made it this far in the video, which I really, really appreciate, and I appreciate you guys for being here, make sure you subscribe and write down Pretty Militia in the comment and let me know what your fitness goals are, because next week, maybe on Sunday, you'll be the person that gave me the topic of what we'll be talking about. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all run this video back and get that 30-day plan, because that's where it's at. And I'm telling you, I lost 75 pounds from doing that 30-day plan. Like that 30-day plan was my introduction to fitness and how I lost 30 pounds. And I'm so grateful of the 75 pounds I lost in total. So my goal is just to share all the information, the tips, tricks, and flips that I learned along the way. So that way you don't have to make any of the same mistakes I did. I really appreciate you guys. And I really appreciate God for giving me this glow up. All right, you guys. I'm giving y'all a big salute. Y'all dismissed, cadets. Have a good one.